Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today what I wanted to talk to you about was pickups, specifically lace sensor pickups. I'll also have a little bit of information for you about the guitar that I'm playing. I'm not going to go into a lot of specs with it. You can very well find those out for yourself. But I'm going to tell you a little bit about it and why I chose to put it on this particular guitar, or put the lace sensors on this particular guitar. And so you'll know what it is. It is a 2019 or 2019 American Performer Stratocaster. Generally these prices, I looked today, it was $1,149. It is nothing really fancy about the guitar. It doesn't have any of the cuts that, like the Ultras or anything like that has. It normally would come with what they call Yosemite pickups. This particular color is the one they refer to as Penny, and of course has the maple neck, as you can well tell, has the 9.5-inch radius. When I got this guitar, the one thing that I wasn't real wild about is that it came with 9s through 42s as far as string gauge goes. I immediately changed those. I had those changed out to 10s and had the nut refiled to accommodate the 10s, and it has worked perfectly. When I play guitars that have a 9.5-inch radius, 10s is what I want to use. If I get into something like that I have with my Fender Nashville, which has a 12-inch radius, is a little bit flatter, I'll go ahead and use the 9s, which is what they string them with at Fender. And because when you have a flatter radius like that, I have found for myself it's really hard to make the bends that I want to make. And I don't think it's a compound neck, but I don't want to swear to that. So I stick with the 9s on that, find that it's very playable and doesn't feel much different than playing on 9s because of the flatter neck. Now back to the lace sensors. Back in around 88 or 1989, I purchased a Strat Plus, a red and white Strat Plus with lace sensor pickups on it. And the Strat Pluses had what looked like a metal bridge with ball bearings that the strings, would go in and back in and out to not, have friction. But mine was before they put the metal nut on, and I was real thankful for that because it didn't look like a cyborg guitar. But honestly, I think that was probably the best Stratocaster Fender ever made. I went to guitar shows trying to buy one. When I would find one, it was either way overpriced or it had really been beat to death. And so I went with the American Performer because it had that little bit beefier neck, much like the Strat Plus did. Had the jumbo frets and had almost the same type of maple neck on it, and it was a very, very playable guitar. So I added these lace sensors. Now the lace sensors I use are gold. I don't use any of the silvers, the blues, the reds, any of those, because I just don't find them to give me the tone that I want. If you're really into vintage guitar sounds, and I mean good vintage guitar pickups, then you will like these pickups because that's the exact sound they give you. And I'm saying that, I know that all vintage pickups are not created equal, because you were basically looking at something that was mostly hand rolled as far as the pickups go. They were done by someone manning the machine and doing it themselves, and so you didn't get a consistent pickup every time, but when you did, it was fantastic. And to me, that's what these gold pickups offer. Now, enough talking, I'll just show you what I mean. Now, what I am using is my Fender Deluxe Reverb, which is a 1968 reissue model on the custom channel. I'm running just a little over 3 on the volume, just about 6 on the treble and 4 on the bass, okay? So let's start with the neck pickup. That's the neck. It's just really deep and rich. And the other thing I want to tell you about lace sensors is you can raise these up a little more than, say, a regular pole pickup, because they are not a real strong magnetized pickup. Now then, let's go to the fourth position. Middle position. Now then, the second position with the bridge and the middle. Now the bridge. Now with this particular guitar, it has a pull knob on it that you can activate the front pickup with it. If you're interested in the American Performer Strat, I believe it is probably one of the best Strats Fenders has to offer at a better budget at $1,149 as of today. But here's what the pot pulled with the bridge and the neck. Okay. Now then, one thing that I did want to tell you that when I use this bridge pickup, as with any Strat, it doesn't really have that Telecaster sound that you would like for a bridge pickup to have, you know, which is a little bit beefier, a little bit woodier. But if you want to get that same exact Telecaster sound, and there's going to be guys that argue with me about that, you can if you want to, but I'm telling you that when you're out playing on a job and you can't switch like you want to, and you really want that beefy Telecaster sound, all you have to do is get yourself an EP switch and set that to the minimum setting and engage it. It's going to bring that up, it's going to bring the mids up and give it just a little bit more of that woodier sound. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Here it is without it. Here you go with it. There you go. If you want to get a beefier tone to your Strat, any Strat, and you want to get that really deep, rich sound, get yourself an EP Boost. You can find them generally on sale, or not on sale, but you can find them used generally for around 75 bucks or less. So that was just a little free piece of information there. But I hope you'll try some of these lace sensor pickups out. I think you're going to really be really happy with how they sound. But do the gold pickups. You're not going to be happy if you try to go and stick a red or a blue or even a silver in the bridge pickup. I find it does nothing but bring more harshness out and just makes it louder. So give it a shot. Thanks again, and if you like my channel, please subscribe, tell your friends, and ask them to become a subscriber. I do hope that everyone has a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and you will stay safe and give someone the gift of music and tell someone you love them. Have a good day.